Wow, we got a real nail biter here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I did not think that we were going to hit $70,000 like this soon. Hey, you okay? Alrighty. Probably not going to get that many people in tonight, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, let's see what this guy says.
Good evening to the Dogecoin Moon Boys and the Dogecoin Moon Girls. Welcome to another nightly dose of Doge. So at face value, there's really nothing new to talk about just because none of these indicators are updating, the ones that we've been using. But there's a bunch of developing stories behind the scenes right now that I do want to bring to your attention.
Nice. I'll watch that later. Yeah, I guess we'll just go down the list. It is kind of a late night live stream tonight, so well, yeah, wow, look at Z. Excuse me, look at Zcash. Yeah, you had a 618 retracement. You're coming down and making a lower low. Taking a look at Zcash on the live stream. So unfortunately, you had a 618 retracement. You came down and you retested this previous area as support, which was previously resistance. You unfortunately could not stay over this level, so you had the bigger capitulation. So as of right now, we do need to redraw our targets. All the targets on the upside are invalidated, unfortunately. I would say the next major area of support for Zcash is going to be around $203. I don't know if it's going to go that low. That is just the next major area of support. Keep in mind that we are extremely oversold on the daily time frame, so we might be putting in a bottom right now. That doesn't necessarily mean that the selling is going to stop. We might get pushed down a little further more. We might push down a little bit more, but we should theoretically be putting in a bottom with the RSI being where it's at. With that being said, I will keep you updated. Once we establish a bottom, we'll look at the next areas of support. Sorry, the next areas of resistance, and we'll see if Zcash can invalidate this downtrend and start forming a new uptrend to the upside. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Oh, what's H? Humanity. Monad is up. What's this? Build Dawn. Okay. Only 7.8%. I guess I'll take it where I can. Yeah, I guess we'll have to just look at Monad. Taking a look at Monad on the live stream. So for Monad, it is having a nice move up. We are up around 7% on the day. However, keep in mind that on the macro time frame, our chart hasn't changed and we are still bearish as long as it is under 4 cents 20. Once that breaks, you're looking at 7 cents 90. As long as it's over this under this area of resistance, which was what we have boxed here, it is unfortunately still bearish. You could still have a retracement like we have done before. You could get stuck and come back down to the lows. Keep in mind this is also where traders are going to be taking profits. You are looking at around 179% move, and then unfortunately we didn't see any sort of follow through, so price did get rejected and came back down to this bottom. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah, this is brutal. Real life Bitcoin capitulation happening right now. Oh my god, and we're still going down. I can't believe we're about to hit 70K. Like, we're about to hit 70K right now. I should probably buy my 0.002 BTC. How's Dogelon doing? Wow. So bearish. So bearish. White whale is up 30%. I need to make a video on this. Taking a look at white whale on the live stream, so the only coin that is up 28% right now. So congratulations to holders. Keep in mind that on the on the macro time frame, I guess you could call it the macro time frame. Right now, 12 cents 90 is the next target on the upside. Once that does break, and if we can get a breakthrough from this area, the next area of resistance is 1988, so around 20 cents, followed by all-time highs up to 68 cents. Keep in mind that is around a 500% pump from the current price, still keeping the market cap relatively low in the grand scheme of things. You're looking at around a 600 million market cap. So that is a pretty big move, but it's not like saying it's going to $5 trillion. So it is possible, and based off of these moves and the fact that you're over the 618, you're over 4 cents and 5 cents 70, this looks very strong right now. What you don't want to happen is coming back up to 12 cents 90 and having a 786 retracement and actually making a lower high and validating this downtrend that we don't see yet, but that is theoretically in the making. So obviously I'll keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah, wow. Yeah, there's nothing to look at. For Jelly. TCU, isn't it past your bedtime? What's up, the crypto on day? Yeah, it's absolutely dead right now. But then again, I did live stream at like 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so we're probably not going to get that many people in tonight. Like, it's pretty late. But it's like 10 o'clock where you are, right? Yeah, I watched your live stream earlier. Dude, this is brutal. But I'm about to buy 0.002 more BTC, so that's good. BTC Maxi, let's go. Dude, look what's happening with Dogelon. I'm sure, well, you already looked at it, but yo, this is brutal. 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 Man. At this point, I'm just going to sell and put it all on black or something. I might as well. Yeah, it's late. BTC is the way. Yeah. You know, BTC goes down 10%, and altcoins go down like 90%. So I'm pretty much done with that. Only BTC maxi for life, baby. Are you going? When's the next time you're gonna go live stream, TCU? Wow, it's like dead. There's nobody. There's 8 people in here. That's insane. I can't tell if it's because we're bearish or because we're going down. Yeah, there's just nothing to look at. Floofin, welcome to the live stream, Floofin. Welcome. Yeah, Ward, Penguin is down 20%. Just everyone's down. Everyone's losing money. BTR, what is this? 41%. Just it was 14 cents this morning, and then it's 7 cents now. Just a casual minus 50%. What's this though? Collect. No, even this is down. Like you're up 16%, but you're down 48% on the week. How brutal is that? Let's see. Is there anything I can make money on? Nope. Bulla? No, but this was a rug. Hey, did you see what happened to Bulla? Look at this. Look at what happened to Bulla. Oh, Bulla. Look at this. How brutal is this? Imagine just buying and instantly losing. Imagine if you bought $1,000 and then you wake up in the morning and your $1,000 is $70. I feel that's very unfortunate with whoever bought that. Oh my gosh. Hey, you guys, come on. Actually, they can. There's nobody in here anyway, so it doesn't matter. They're just playing. I'm so tempted to DCA this level. Well, if there's any level to DCA, it would be right now, right? We're literally about to hit support. We've had this drawn for since November. November, December, January, February. We've had this drawn for about 3 months now. So yeah, I mean, if there's any level to DCA, it would be now, because I'm about to DCA 0.002 BTC. And I know, again, people are going to be like, what? That's only $140. But for me, it's like, okay, I know at some point that 140 is going to be worth like 280. So I'll be fine with that. I know that might not seem like a lot, but I'm sick and tired of altcoins. So that's why we became a Bitcoin maxi over here. What's this? Rise? What is this? Yeah, I mean, there's no point. I guess I could look at US oil. Excuse me. And has it been an hour yet? Nope. Taking a look at US oil on the live stream. So unfortunately, we had a nasty sell-off with US oil. As we said before, not using that wick. Once you typically break the 236382, you come down and you retest 618786. This was a nasty sell-off though, because this actually came all the way back down and almost filled the wick. So as of right now for US oil, and like we said in our last video, this area was critical for it to hold. So unfortunately, 1 cent 12 to 1 cent 65 did not hold, and it made a lower low. Okay, so in the macro time frame, it is bearish as long as it is under 2086 around this level to 1 cent 38. Keep in mind, you still have resistance on the shorter time frame. So on the shorter time frame, you still have resistance here at 75 to 1 cent, which you already came back and retested. And price action is under this level. So just keep that in mind too. So I know this is a pretty big move. This itself was another 140%. So it absolutely needs to get at least over 76. And after that, 86 and 1 cent in order to invalidate this sell-off and then start making its way back up to the top. If unfortunately you come up here and you already did and get rejected, then you're probably going to come back down and make a lower low. So I don't know if that's going to happen. We're just going to have to wait and see. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hey, buddy, or lady, come on. What are you doing? Hey. Psst, psst, psst. You okay? Let me check my Robinhood. Oh my god, dude. BTC is down 23% on the last month, 30% on the last 3 months, and then 27% down on the year. Yo, this is so bad. Wow. Well, the top is in. The top's been in. Floofin says, yeah, big support level. Yeah. Basically. Are we actually going to tag it? How insane is that? Yeah, it looks like we're about to tag it. We just keep going down. I think. Yeah, I think on the weekly too, we're about to hit. Yeah, we're about to hit extremely oversold. Wow. That's the first. I think that's gonna basically hit the nail in the coffin. Is a nail in the coffin because yeah, once this does probably get another sell-off to like 70,000, you are gonna probably start registering green. Yeah, this is probably about to turn green. You have like, yeah, you have the one more candle basically. Yeah, February 26th. Sorry, February 9th. You have until February 9th. And this is going to print red. So that's insane. Very bearish. Very, very bearish. It's just look how deep this is. Wow. All right, let's look at USCR. I think. Yeah, this is cooked too. Did Dogelon get delisted from Bitmart? Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess Bitmart decides to delist Dogelon. Bitmart decides to delist Elon, Bob, Milo, SSWP. But that was a while ago. Huh. Interesting. What happened to the other Elon? This one. Wow. It's just so dumb. It comes out and then they just you buy it and it goes down 70%. Instantly dumps. Okay, I'm back. Had to set a limit buy buying BTC drop. Oh, did you put in a buy at 70,000? I feel like I should make another video of like putting in a buy order at 0.002. Yeah, because it's going down like a lot right now. So I think we're probably gonna get it. We're probably gonna get that. So let me see. I guess I should make a video. After all, we are Bitcoin maxis here. Excuse me. Yeah, my 2.002 BTC is worth $142 right now. It's crazy. Yeah. Let's see. Beck says there's a CME at 84K. I'm actually, as cash comes in, just go fishing. Beck says do the opposite. Flufin says this was my plan. He all in at 70K, and I think he should stick to my plan. What do you mean? You're going all in at 70,000? That's crazy, man. Are you serious? That's insane. Oh yeah, once we broke down, I actually sold it. Yeah. Okay. Well, damn. Floofin, you're going all in at right now? That's insane. $70,000 is the next target, though. Look at how oversold we are. Oh my gosh, man. We are so oversold. Yeah, how do I guess, let me just put in a buy order now. Let's do BTC, 0.002, $143.09. I'll just wait. I don't need to rush it. If we get a bounce, we'll probably get one. If it hits 70K, we'll probably get one back up to 75 and 79. So if I buy right now, I'm looking at a 7 to 13% pump back on BTC. So what is that like? It's like $7 or like 20 or $15. 84K, then dump in at 7, not bad. Can you do one on Brett, please? I keep forgetting to join the past couple of days. Sorry, no worries. No worries. I'm assuming you mean Brett on Based, right? This one? Because we have a chart for you on here. Not this one. This one. Yeah, so there's really nothing to look at here, unfortunately. You could see that we came back up and we retested support, resistance here. And unfortunately, we broke back down. But let me see if... yeah, this was support right here. So you actually sold off. You came back. You retested it. So as of right now for Brett, I mean... it's extremely oversold on the daily. You attempted to hold the 382 as support, but unfortunately you broke down. Next major area of support for Brett is around 2051. So and I mean, it doesn't change the fact that you're still in this downtrend. You can even extend it out like this. And you've just been in a downtrend, unfortunately. So we just have to wait to see where we're going to bottom out at. And, you know, your best bet is it goes back to its all-time high. That's around a 20x from the current price. So we'll just have to, you know, wait and see where we're going to bottom out at, basically. The limit buy I just set already filled. This is wild. Is it oversold? Is oversold good or bad? Please explain. It just means that you're probably putting in a bottom right now. Mad Dog Trading. Oversold? Well, it just depends. Actually, I think it's good. That means that there's only so much more selling pressure before we at least get some sort of recovery or bounce or relief rally. So I think it's pretty good. The fact that we're so oversold, it just solidifies the fact that that selling pressure is probably coming close to ending. And most likely the stock RSI is also floored, which I don't know why this isn't showing it. Oh yeah, I have to do this. Yeah, so the stock RSI is also completely floored. So it just typically means that, you know, every single time you could kind of see that we bottomed out and then we got some sort of relief rally. Either it starts the formation of a bear flag in a bear market, which I think we're in, or you just fall off the table. So you don't even get a chance. So I don't know which one it's going to be. Oversold means undervalued. It means that there's a lot more selling than buying. So sellers are getting exhausted. So if BTC goes to 75, 80K, you think it'll go back down past 70K? Means there's pressure to the upside. Even though Brett is on a downtrend, aren't all meme coins in a downtrend? So you expect meme coins to eventually come back, right? And Brett is the highest market cap on base network. Yeah, I mean it's possible. There's so many meme coins now. There's so many different coins out there. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like even Shiba Inu look at the last year on Shiba Inu. I mean, the charts really look the same. Like what's the difference between this and this, you know? Actually, I might even be able to compare it. Yeah, I can. Look, like what's the difference between Shiba Inu or even Dogecoin and this coin? Dogecoin actually had a nice rally though. So Dogecoin actually had a really nice rally. But then yeah, I mean, what's the point? It came all the way back down to 10 cents unfortunately. So everything's in a downtrend. I mean, just keep in mind that where is it? The fear and greed. We are in extreme fear right now. We are at 11. The yearly low is last November, and it was at 10. So we're about to break 10 right now. I do think that tomorrow this will be under 10. So yeah. Damn. What if this goes back down to like 28 million market cap? And the price will be, yeah, the price will be like half. It'll be 26. You're welcome. You're welcome, Mad Dog. Floofin says, this is crazy. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Wait, Mexi's delisting it? What? Is Mexi delisting? Yeah, no, that's FUD. Yeah, that's just FUD. Yeah, the problem is when the crypto like market does this, there's like really nothing to look at. Yeah, there's really nothing going up right now. So, I mean, what are we supposed to talk about right now? I guess we could go through each page. Yeah, 7% monad. We already did monad. The white whale, we already did the white whale. I guess world mobile token. What is this? James says, so weird question. I'm assuming Bitcoin hits 65K or lower, but how long will it stay at that range? And if it gets a pump, will it go back down to sub 70K again? The answer is if we're in a bear market, then yes. That's why we look at areas of resistance once we bottom out, and we look at areas of support. So that's why on my chart for the last 3 months, we've had this drawn out where we've had support here at 70,000. So we knew that in the bear market, at some point, $70,000 was going to hit. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon. That's why I have this bar out, which coincides with previous capitulation lengths from when we actually enter the Gaussian channel. So I just didn't think that we were going to go down this fast, but apparently we did. So Harlem Fashion says, I lost everything. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm really sorry. That really sucks. Can't make this up. Just take the rest and put it on roulette, man. Just let it ride on black, dude. You know how like you go to, you know when you sometimes walk next to a roulette table and it's just like 10 blacks? Just put it on black and let it ride. Just, you know, at least get your money back. How low turbo going? Let's see. Yeah, the sentiment is horrible. We are looking at 3097. That is the next major area of support for turbo. If it's a bear market, then you're probably going to get a bigger move back down to 20s to 51, which is why we actually have this boxed. I don't think we are, though. I mean, I don't know if we're going to go that low right now. Obviously, it doesn't just go straight down there. It might, but, you know, that's where you're going to make lower highs like you have been. So we'll keep monitoring it because there's no point in looking at right now when you still have support at 97. And the overhead, you still have resistance at that level. But actually, that level at this point is broken because you already broke down. So technically, we need to redraw this entire chart. Bluefin says 70K used to be 94.42 Canadian. I love weed 420, so I think I'll set a heavy limit order there. Nice. James says, yeah, I thought we'd hit 70K in March. Yeah. I thought we would hit 70K. What did I have? Oops. I thought we would hit 70K in 140 to 175 days. Yeah, so I was, you know, this is a lot faster. So it was 140 would have been March 26th, and then extending out to 175 was May 4th. So I thought we were for sure going to hit, go down at that point, but I didn't think that it was going to be this fast. This just means that there's probably going to be a much deeper correction than anyone anticipates. We're probably going to go back down to like the 20s or the 30s. As of right now, I'm convinced that's what's going to happen. Jacob from Neptune says, good morning from Germany. Have you done anything on Flare? No. But if you want, I can take a look at it for you. Flare. Yeah, there's nothing new or nothing that I need to update with Flare. Unfortunately, you're still on this downtrend. You've been making lower highs. You are bearish under 1 cent 60. And there is no more support. The only other support would be double bottom here. And once that breaks, then you're probably going to make a lower low, validating this downtrend. And you're going to be forming a bigger downtrend that's forming. Okay? So you have a long ways to go in order to invalidate this downtrend and start breaking out from this downtrend. So as of right now, the target on the upside would be getting over 1 cent 60. As long as it's under 1 cent 60, you're cooked. It's just going to keep going down. So just be careful with this coin. And that's not financial advice. That's just my opinion. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Jacob from Neptune, from Germany. You are welcome. What's VDR doing? Where's, oh yeah, I need to make a video on this. Taking a look at VDR Vodra on the live stream. So Vodra is doing pretty good compared, you know, relatively speaking to, based on everything else. The entire market's going down. So for Vodra, on the macro time frame, you broke the 23632. You came down and retested the 618 as support. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so that I knew something was off. So you came down and you retested the 23632 as support, and now you're getting a bounce. You did double top already, but you're still attempting to break out of this iron ceiling. So as of right now, I would say that your next level of resistance overhead is getting over 2050, which is the 618 retracement from this high to the low, not using the wick. So just keep in mind, this is a critical point for VDR because this is a 618 retracement. So if we don't get some sort of continuation, this will come back down. And I think that if it does come back down, you're going to be reusing this area as support at around 2015 to 24, which is a pretty big correction. As long as it holds this level, then you can argue for maintaining this uptrend and the next higher highs will be in play. But if it doesn't hold that, then you will get a bigger capitulation down, which at that point we'll take a look at. But so far, on targets on the upside would be breaking 2051. The next target would be 87 and then 1 cent 70. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Turbo. Yeah, didn't I? I just looked at Turbo for you. We just looked at Turbo when I read your message. James says, wait, so if I bought BTC, if BTC goes sub 50 to 40K like bracket at 203 and Doge maybe like 3 cents? Yeah, probably, or even lower. But I'm bearish, man. Don't let me. I'm just super bearish because I don't underestimate how low these coins actually go during the bear market. We're just still under this like illusion that we're owed alt season, or we're like hoping for altcoin season. So we can't, unfortunately, we can't accept the fact that we're actually sitting through a bear market, and we've been sitting through a bear market since October of last year. It would be crazy to see if BTC broke support while you're live. I mean, this is support, so this is theoretically the next bounce point, as we've been saying for the last 3 months. So it could, but at least if you dollar cost average, which I did, if I dollar cost average here at 70K, then I'm DCAing, and I know that at some point in the future, Bitcoin is going to come back to this level, and I know that my $140 is going to be at least $280, so I'm fine with that. We are so cooked. What's up, Jace Dome? Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome to the end of the live stream. We got like another 15 minutes before I wake up from my nightmare. Like, what is this? What did I just sign into? Like, what are we looking at right now? What is this? It's crazy. Yeah, we're going so down. People are going to get absolutely wrecked, man. How low do you still hold Elon? I set that March, April, and then I'm just going to take that money and I'm just going to use it to dollar cost average BTC at that point. So if we don't get some sort of bounce or some sort of thing, I'm out, because I'm going to take whatever is like left, like $3,000-$4,000 or whatever, and I'd rather just buy $1,000 of Bitcoin at 3,000, 30,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, because I know that at least if I double that up, I'll get like $8 grand, so I'll make like $4 grand back or $5 grand back, whatever it's gonna be. So It's just going to be like very, very, very far out. Like, it's not going to be overnight. Like, we've always been hoping for Elon to make us rich overnight. So it's just going to be long term, playing the long game. This is my bear market priced low in February. Didn't think we'd hit here until late this year. Yeah, we were actually talking about that. I don't know, was it with you or the other guy? Yeah, it was. We literally just talked about that. I thought that it was going to be in March/May, March, April, May, that we were going to hit 70,000. I did not think that we were going to hit 70,000 this close. It's just crazy. Like, let me look at one of my videos. So should I? Nobody can tell you when to buy, man. Only you know how much money you have and how much how you want a dollar cost average. If you're asking me if Bitcoin's going to go lower than $70,000, I absolutely do think so. So you should probably just wait until we hit the next area of support. But me, I'm buying it because I'm making content with it and I'm posting it and then I get some ad revenue with it. So I kind of have to do it. But you, if you're trying to buy Bitcoin, I would just probably wait. I would. That's why I only bought I'm buying $140. Like, I'm not putting in a ridiculously large amount. It's just for content. And let me see. Yeah, let's look at our videos on Bitcoin and let's see what we said. Excuse me. Videos, BTC. Uh, 3 months ago. I need 3 months ago. Or 2 months ago, I guess. No. Wait. This. Live stream, so making a quick video. This isn't going to be like the 10-minute video. Yeah. So we are breaking down. Yeah, you guys remember when Bitcoin was at $87,000 2 months ago? When was this video? A month ago. No, it was December 23rd. Right now, just be careful. 83,006 is the next landing pad for BTC. Once that does break, then I do think that we're going to start getting big moves down and big pushes down to the next macro area of support, which is around $70,000. It's just, and then from there, we'll take a look at resistance. We'll take a look at possible areas that it could bounce to. And we'll just say, and all of these targets on the upside are going to be invalidated at that point. So the whole chart's going to change when we do break below and start breaking down below 83,006. None of this is financial advice. It is. Yeah, damn. Wow. And just like that, we hit just like that, we hit $70,000. Yo, hey, where's that guy? Remember that guy came in here and was trolling? Was saying, hey, I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm saying that Bitcoin's going below 70,000, below 83,000, and he was. Do you guys remember that? Damn, so many people in the chat now. We got 30 people. Why are you guys here? It's going down. It's late at night. Everyone should be sleeping. Nobody should be watching this depressing live stream with Bitcoin at $70,000. XRP, what happened? Yo, what's up? I think 60 to 40K I'll buy. That's a good amount. That's a good price. So if others BTC holds also are going to move up. If BTC chops sideways and Ethereum goes up and then Bitcoin dominance goes down while Bitcoin price stays at this price, then yes, we should get some sort of relief rally on altcoins. Abolisher says, hey meow. Remember, BTC can dump and alts don't need to dump. That's true. I've seen it a couple times in the history of BTC. It looks like alts and memes are breaking away from BTC. The market is cooked. Abolisher. Zoinbase is down. That's not good, man. We can check it out for you if you want. So what's the next level? What's the next level of support for after 70,000? So that's a good question. I don't want to update the chart right now because obviously I'm trying to make content with it being at $70,000, and I don't feel like making an update video right now. But the next major area of support, just to say, obviously if you watch the Bitcoin videos, you'll see it. So I think that the next area of support, so the next like area I'm going to draw horizontally, once we actually figure out if we're staying at 70,000, we're going to head to the 200-day moving average. So it's around $58,000. And I think that we're going to bottom out between $39,000 and $48,000. And the reason why I say that is because every single time you came down, like in the bear market, you've came down to the 200-day moving average on the weekly time frame, and you've dropped 31%. Okay, here, and these were historical opportunities to buy BTC, because you could see we never came back down. Once we broke the 200-day, we never ended up coming back down to that level. So the last one was 32%. This is 28%, so around 30%. Even this last bear market, once we broke this, it was around a 30%. So where I'm getting that is, let's just say theoretically 58,000 does get tagged, okay? Then we're looking at 20, let's just say 20 to 30% from there. You're looking at 46,000, and then you're looking at around like 39,000. So that's where I'm getting the numbers from, obviously somewhere. I'm not just making these up, but I don't want to draw that on the chart yet, because I need to make a video, and I don't want to make a video on the live stream right now on Bitcoin when it's at 70,000, because super depressing times. But anyway, I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense, James. Do you think it's over for Shiba? No, I think we're just going through, like, it's extreme fear, man. The reason why everyone in here is feeling that is because of this. We're literally in November of 2020, November 21st of 2025 right now. Tomorrow, this is going to be below 10. So that's why people are scared. But it's like, you weren't, and this is, I guess it's the market psychology, because like, this is theoretically the time to buy, right? But you guys had no problem. Like, we had no problem buying when it was going up and when it was all euphoric and to the moon, to the moon. But now we're very scared. And that's why, because we're in extreme fear. So as long as you can understand that and you kind of break yourself away from that, then you'll realize, oh, okay, so I bought the coin I did because I obviously liked it and I thought I was going to make money. So, yeah, the market's going down right now, but at some point it's going to go up. Unless you're holding Zoinbase. I'm sorry to call you out, Abolisher, but that's crazy, man. This is, obviously you already knew that this was a gamble, but, I mean, you're looking at a $4,000 market cap with no liquidity, and this thing is just, doesn't have a ceiling. So Abolisher, tomorrow you can wake up and this thing can be up like 100x, and you're going to be at a 400,000 market cap. So just also keep that in mind, that if you have a coin like this, or if it's a complete gamble, then, you know, it's yeah, it's just unfortunate, because we're in extreme fear now, and everything's going down. Anyway, let's see. Bitcoin is not going much lower. Don't get caught not buying if you're waiting for 40K. Oh, man. Hey, there's a guy that was down, that sounded just like you, that said that about $80,000. He said it. I didn't know what I was talking about, because I thought that Bitcoin was going to go below $80,000, because we had this chart drawn out. And then he hasn't been to the live stream ever since. But like, Bitcoin is not going much lower. Says who? Historically speaking, we have data here that says otherwise. We might get some sort of bounce, but that's just temporarily. If you guys forgot the bear market, this thing's going to go much, much lower. Watch Bitcoin make a reversal. Yeah, it might. I mean, you could get a relief rally, and we'll look at support at that point. Keep in mind, the Bitcoin RSI is extremely oversold right now. We can't sleep at this time. 40K is definitely my target. Nine months left. 9 more months of this left, probably. Could Bitcoin recover to 100? I mean, next bull market, I think so. I think next bull market, we're probably going to top out at 150,000. I mean, the tops are obviously shrinking, guys. So, I mean, from the previous top to this top was 248%. From this top to this top was 87%. From the 2014 cycle to the 2018 cycle is a 14x. So obviously the price is decreasing. Like it is diminishing. So I mean, how much higher can we actually go? Let's just say we even go 50%. So let's just say, conservatively speaking, we go 50%. That only puts the Bitcoin price at 195,000. So you're asking for 150,000. I mean, that's only a 20% pump from the previous all-time high. So Zoinbase is cooked. Yeah, I won't look at it. Here, I'll remove this because that's brutal. I don't want you to see it. Also, I mean, it is, you did buy it knowing that we did say it was a complete gamble. You bought it and you liked the coin for whatever reason, and it was a $4,000 market cap coin. So you're probably the only one in this right now. So just keep that in mind. Like, just don't go hard on yourself. Just count it as a loss and just let it go. Man, I invest $4,000 in Elon. I only have $200 left. Shaking my head, I'm in the red. Oh, man. Damn, dude, that's brutal. That is pretty brutal. Don't delete it. I didn't delete it. I just said, like, I moved the chart away so you don't have to keep looking at it, so that you're not depressed. So I just, like, left it. I left the chart. Nights of Insomnia. Mr. Wise Man over here this one wise man once came in while the market was capitulating and said, "How are we doing?" We're doing really good, man. We just got to flip this upside down and we're going back up to the moon. To the moon. What's up, Knights of Insomnia? Welcome. I'm down $500 on Zoinbase. Not much, but still, yeah, $500 is a lot of money. That is a lot of money, man. Like, just think about it in terms of how long do you have to work to get that? But I'm not trying to make you feel bad. So you know what? Never mind. It's nothing. It's chump change. Then again, if you have money, then it's a little bit different, but if you have money, you should also keep it. But I guess you had the money to throw into a 4.8K market cap coin. So, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We're talking as if it's over. I mean, just the entire, it's not just Zoinbase. It's obviously the entire market. So the entire market's going down. So doing well. I finally sold most of my stuff at a nice loss before the latest drop. Yeah, dude. Hey, just don't look back, man. Just don't look back. And that's fine. Just do the Coinbase method. Just we know at some point your $100 is gonna be worth $200 if you buy now, and it's gonna be even more as we go down. So you just buy BTC and be happy with making 50 to 100% during the next bull market. And that's exactly gonna be my thought. my thought logic behind the next bull market. That's 3 days of work. I get $3,000. You get $3,000 for 3 days of work, bro. What do you do? That's a lot of money. But if it's like very labor intensive, I'm not trying to do that. So I'll figure something else out that will allow me to sit on my chair or walk around. Yo, you make bank. You make $3,000 for 3 days of work, man. That's a lot of money. So that means that in 30 days you make $90,000? Wait. No. In 30 days you make, so in 3 days you make 3,000. So in 10 days you make 10,000. So in 30 days you make 30,000. Yeah. So you make 30 grand a month? Dude, that is a lot of money. You're rich, man. I consider that rich. Yeah, I consider $30,000 a month definitely rich. I think it gets to a point. Yeah, dude, you're rich, abolisher. I think that it gets to a point like one day, like I'll get to a point where like I'm finally able to breathe, if that makes sense. Where you're like, okay, like this is good. Unfortunately, I'm personally not there, and I think $30,000 is a lot per month, so that's crazy. Like, good for you, but that's a lot of money. But I bet you have that. So for you, $500, losing $500 in Zoinbase is absolutely like, don't even feel bad about it because you're doing very good in life. So like there are a lot of people that aren't there, and including myself, like, um, just getting to that point or trying to figure out how to get to that point, and then getting to that point, keeping it there is like is my goal. So I work at Disney for finance. Oh, that's funny, dude. I was looking at not to like do it, but I was just looking at like jobs and stuff just to see like things like for Disney. And dude, you guys get paid bank in the accounting and finance department for Disney. But what's unfortunate is that there's no remote work for Disney accountants. You actually have to go in. Do you actually have to go in? It might be different for finance and accounting, but yeah, I was also looking at NASA. But NASA. Just some out of the world like this idea of like doing accounting on a spaceship. Oh, I'm not going to be on the spaceship? Nah, I don't want the job. Oh, I want to do accounting on Mars. Why not? Renegade says this truly sucks. We had a bear market rally in 2024, and that was the entire thing. Bear market since 2022. Yeah, you're right. I should have sold everything in 2024 and not looked back, but we were under the false pretense that we were owed a altcoin alt season, and we never got it, and that's our fault. So looking back is easy. It's easy to say that, man. I'm with you. How do you feel about Render, Chainlink, and AVAX? I want to split my portfolio into those, but I'm not like Chainlink like that much in those, but I'm not in Chainlink like that much. Yes, I work both remote and at the office. Hey, good for you, man. That's awesome. Do you get free tickets? Can you give me free tickets? Can you super chat free tickets? I'm just joking. It's okay. I'll pay for my own tickets, but that's awesome, man. That's really cool. They have a lot of good benefits over there. Um, and yeah, I mean you could like max out your 401k. They have matching. They like you are doing very good in life, my friend. So good for you. And you get Disney, so you get to go to Disneyland and Disney World and all that stuff whenever you want. So good for you, man. That's awesome. I think AVAX is dead. Render, I don't know about because they keep changing their token. And then Chainlink, I'd say is the only real coin that I would consider. But I mean, even this is going down. Like, is this actually, like, there's no structure here. Where's this going, but all the way back down to these lows? And what are you going to do? Just be bearish to a dollar? I think if we're in a bear market, man, it really doesn't matter what you buy. Everything's going to be going down. That's the problem. You nice abolisher, I'm a janitor. Let's go. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with being a janitor. Hey, one day maybe you can open up your own janitor, like a janitor company, you know? You know everything that you like, you know everything that needs to be done for buildings. So if you really wanted to, you could start hiring people and then you could start just, you know, selling your company and saying, hey, like, you know, going to businesses and saying, hey, I'm a 20-year-old, or I'm a 20-year-old, I'm a 20-year janitor. I have 20 years of experience. Like, I've done it firsthand. I handpicked my team. We know exactly what we're doing. And then you could just, like, let people know, like, all the different, what do you call it? Like, the different key things that people obviously want to hear, which I'm hoping you know because you know what people want because you're the one that's doing it. Anyway, yeah, I mean, dude, you could go to every single building around you and just start it, you know, start your own little firm, start your own little janitor company. My first job was a janitor. I'm the hidden gem. Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. I would do it. Just to know. I mean, if I really wanted to open up a janitor company, I would do it. I would do it. I would figure out everything and then I would just do it. But do I really want to do that? No. Some of the janitors at Disney make $45 an hour. Yeah. You could also just pick up people's trash and you can make over like $100,000 picking up people's trash. You just need to get your license, which they actually do for you. And how often do you work? Not that often, and you make like over $100,000. It's really not that bad. I don't know about you guys, but back when I was a kid, the you know the trash people, they would actually get like they would actually jump down and throw your trash and like actually pick up your bins and move them around and put them back for you and all that stuff. But now it's like they don't get out of their trucks at all, or there's nobody hanging around like hanging on the back of the truck. So I don't know. Times have definitely changed. I guess from like 25, 30 years ago, I guess. There you go, Floofin, bro. There you go. You could go work at Disney and you can make $45 an hour and you could just like listen to It's a Small World all day. Yeah, good for you, Ballshit. $30,000 a month is a lot of money. Damn, you could buy like a really nice house with that. Yeah, you could buy a really nice house with that. My life arc is wild. I graduated college with a degree in chemical engineering, hated working in labs, then I became a carpenter for 10 years. Now I've been a janitor for 10 years. And do you enjoy what you do? Like, do you like it? Is it just easy? I would assume it's easy. It's just things that people don't really want to deal with. So you just like, oh, whatever. It's so easy that it's just like, you know. Do you like it? Like, is that are you happy? I guess that's the biggest question. Are you happy with what you're doing? Because if you're not happy, then stop complaining and actually make a change. Yeah, I figured. I figured it's easy and it's stress free. I'm just thinking, like, if I was a janitor, it would be like the easiest. I would just like sit it, like, I would figure out something to do other than like working because the work would be so easy that like I'm just going to be watching movies or like relaxing and doing absolutely nothing all day. So that does sound like a pretty stress-free life. That sounds pretty nice. Yes, I'm happy. There you go. There you go. And worst or best case scenario or worst case scenario, you can always go back and do something with your chemical engineering degree. You could join the military or something. You could go work on nuclear subs. You could become an officer in the military if you wanted to. Actually, I don't even know if you're from the United States, but I'm pretty sure no matter what country you're in, you could still join their military and you could be an officer. Abolish says, I liked working as a janitor. I used to multitask. Yeah. Is my camera like working or no? Or is my camera frozen? I'm in Canada. Yeah, you could join the I'm sure you can join the Canadian military or whatever you guys have over there. I'm sure yeah, they have a military, right? So you can join the military and you could work on or you could just I don't know actually how that works with the United States because I mean that's a highly desired degree. So you guys, is my camera frozen? Damn, I have to check now. I have to go on my own channel and check. Damn, it's frozen. It is frozen. Oh my gosh. My computer's falling apart. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, damn. I think it's still frozen. I think I have to hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to give me a second. Freaking my computer's falling apart. I guess I've had it for like 6 years. I haven't changed anything. My graphics card's from 2017, so I think I think yeah, this isn't good. Let's see. Damn, is my screen frozen too? No, it's not. Okay. All right, let's see. Stop streaming. All right, there we go. We're back. We are back. We are back. Testing, testing. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. We're back. Alrighty. So let's see. I liked working as a janitor. I read that. I'm in Canada. I read that. It is frozen. I got skills, bro. No, it's not frozen. Are you still buying your 0.002 BTC at 70K? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I actually just did. Gotta make it for the content. So you don't believe me? You don't believe me? You say. Check it out. I just bought it. There's no like information on here, right? Yeah. Look. 0.002. I just bought it. I'll make a video with that later, basically. Yeah, your camera's frozen. No, it's not anymore. It's not anymore. No audio? No way. Camera's frozen. No, my audio's working. Somebody poke Bitcoin with a stick and make it go lower. You're back. Nice. Yeah. Got 25 people in here. We got 26 people in here, but we've been live for about an hour and 18 minutes, so give me 1 second. Just let me know when it's me. Because I'm just gonna keep live streaming. All right, I'm back. Had to make sure everything was good. All right. I guess we could keep it going. Got like 24 or 25 people in here. Even though it's still bearish. Yeah, I mean, what are we looking at? I think Bitcoin, Ethereum could recover from here. Hopefully. I hope so. I mean, how much lower is... Oh, Ethereum is also actually sitting on support right now. So let's see what we have drawn. Oh, no. It broke, actually. Yeah, it broke. I guess I will make a video on this. Taking a look at Ethereum on the live stream. So unfortunately, we broke support at $2,232. So you can see that this was our 618 from the low to the high. And so as of right now, we do need to redraw everything. Technically, we have support. Technically, we're in macro support because I do like to range it and put a range at support. So between 1822 and 2256 around these areas, this is technically the next area of support for Ethereum. Now, a couple things to note on Ethereum is that we are extremely oversold on the daily time frame. You're in support. So given that we do put in a bottom, we will take a look at the targets and the areas of resistance on the upside. So just be careful because we could just come up and make a lower high and still validate this downtrend that's forming, unfortunately. So we won't worry about that yet. We just really need to focus on actually putting in a bottom right now before we can start looking at the targets and reversal points for Ethereum. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm thinking about buying $10,000 of Ethereum. I mean, that is only a third of your paycheck or of your monthly allowance, so you got to do what's best for you, man. Now, Crypto says, "What's your target for?" So, Litecoin already hit our support, so I don't know I don't know where it's going, but we're in support right now for Litecoin. We said there was support at 58 to 62, and we're actually under it. So, I don't know, man. I mean, if I don't know how this thing could go any lower, especially with the RSI being as oversold as it is. Keep in mind the last couple times that we've been here, we've established a bottom. So here we started going up. Here we put in a bottom and we went up. Here we put in a bottom, we went up. And then here, I mean, I'm assuming it's supposed to look something like this, right? But I don't know. I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I think we're putting in a bottom, just like I think we're putting in a bottom with Ethereum, and it feels like we're just gonna constantly go down, which reinforces the fact that we are in extreme fear. But I mean, we could go down another like 10% and then get the bounce. The problem is we don't know how deep this thing is gonna go. So on the upside, we know that it's bearish under $70, so that is going to be our target on the upside. It'd be better bet just to buy Bitcoin, in my opinion. I spent the last 4 years researching and studying Bitcoin, and I'm only buying Bitcoin from now on for the foreseeable future. Welcome to the Bitcoin Maxi channel, Floofin. That is exactly what we are going to be doing here on Crypto Meow Analysis live every single night. We will be looking at Bitcoin. What's happening with Caspa? Well, how come the Caspa people haven't been coming by? Yeah, I guess it's just bearish. There's really nothing to really look at. Yeah. There's really nothing to look at. What's this? Huh. I don't know what that means. L1 speed upgrade 10 okay. Thanks for the feedback. You're welcome. I've probably put in several thousand hours studying BTC. Damn. It's because you're a janitor and you're just in the janitor closet. So when people are like, "Hey, where the hell is Floofin? Like, I spilled my drink. Like, you know, you're over there researching Bitcoin, and there's like water all over the tables, and there's pizza all over the ground, and people are like, "Where's Floofin?" That's a lot of time to be studying something, though, man. It's not bad. Are we getting any subs? Let's see if we're getting any subscribers in this bearish time. Is it Friday? Oh, it's not Friday. I would have been live all night if it was Friday. Just because it's bearish. Just because we're going down. We could all go down together. Oh my gosh. It's still going down. It's still going down. Oh, that's fun. Sean says no live stream. Let's see. Yeah, no. We're not getting any yeah, we're at 88.99. Whoa, that's a fun number to say. 88.99. Abolisher says I'm down $17,000. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, man. But it's okay. All you have to do is just put it on black or red and you'll get it all back. I'm just joking. I'm not promoting gambling. The house always the house always wins. On the road to 10K. On the road to $70,000. On the road to going to capitulating. I guess I made a couple videos, but everything is red. There's like nothing to look at. Road to 10K. No. You meant 10K like Bitcoin. You're right. Road to 10K Bitcoin. Floofin says road to a 84% correction on BTC. Do you know how crazy that would be? I'll sell my house if BTC goes to 19K or 10K. 17,666 to be exact. Damn, dude. I hope you get it back, man. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Just I hope you get it back and hopefully you make more. That's the dream. It's just crazy that Bitcoin can be up so much. And if only we put the money in Bitcoin, you'd still be up like 300% if you bought the bottom. That's why I don't want to miss the bottom because it's just so important. Now, also what's scary is that, look, the last time we were oversold, it was January 2022. And although we did get a nice bounce, the following time we were oversold, the price actually ended up dropping by 50%. So what's crazy is that say we hit oversold and we hit oversold, and right now the price is 11% down. But what if like we end up getting some sort of bounce, and then we actually go down from this area like 50%? We're looking at a 35K BTC. It's just so many of those. I think about that so much because, every cycle is different. I mean, these are still pretty big moves from $19,000 to $3,000. I mean, that itself is like 83%. This itself is like almost 80%. So what's this at 80%? 80% will put it back down to $23,000. So, oh my gosh, like, are we actually going down to $20,000? Probably. It's crazy. I would put a month's salary on Bitcoin. Yeah, you could. Come on, 8,900. One more sub. Let's get it. Yeah, it's slowed down. You can see the subs are slowing down. The subscribers are slowing down. Wow. One more sub. One more sub. Oh, 8,900. Woo! Yay! Thank you so much for the 8,900th person. I really appreciate you helping me grow my channel. Now, let's get 100 more people in the next 10 minutes so I can go to sleep. Come on, 100 more people. Is that greedy? Yeah, see, that's my problem. I'm too greedy. I got one sub, and now I'm like, oh, you know what? I can get 100 more subs in 5 minutes. Let's go. And if I don't get it, I get discouraged, and then I stop. Never gonna live stream again. Yeah, wow, this is brutal. Oh, what happened to... Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, story IP. It's... Wow. Man, these guys are just scammers, man. Like every single altcoin is just a scam. They just release it, they farm you, and then they're like, oh, we're out. Do you think the bear market started? We have 54 votes in. 69% of people say yes. We got 69% of the chat thinks that it is bearish. And 31% of the chat is delusional. No, I'm just joking. 31% of the chat thinks that no, the bear market has not started. Let's go. Let's break it so we don't lose any subs overnight. Let's see. What's up, Smash Toshi? Welcome. Welcome to close to the end of the live stream. We're just trying to get more subs, looking at Bitcoin go to zero. You know, the normal bear market shenanigans that we do. Flufin says, you know, when most people finally believe we're in a bear market, usually means the end of the bear market. Yeah. But I don't think it's going to be the end. I think it's literally just the beginning. We haven't even printed red on the weekly Gaussian channel. So I don't think I think we haven't even started yet. Ethereum's probably cooked. Even though the RSI is so oversold, we're going to get some sort of bounce. It's going to get people excited, and, you know, we're going to... It's just so confusing. We barely... Yeah, we did a 4x on Ethereum. Very, very, very confusing. What a monster rally, though. If only I had caught this. $90, the COVID drop, where Ethereum hit $80. Do you guys remember this? Bro, this was the COVID drop. Like, can you believe that the COVID drop took Ethereum down to $89? Ugh. I should have put 20 grand in. It would have been worth, yeah, I would have made it. But I bought XLM, and I didn't. I bought XLM, unfortunately. Let's see. Seriously, what happens? I'm going all in, I think. Seriously, what happens if BTC goes down to 10 or 20K? Well, every single altcoin is going to be basically dead. Ethereum's going to be back at to like $80. Smash Touchy says, you know, I dismissed you and Vision on the idea of a major pullback or bear without Ethereum new all-time high or any alt season, and I held. I'm decimated, rinsed, destroyed. So basically you're saying that we were right? I'm just joking, Smash Toshi. Yeah, bro, I mean, I'm right there with you. Like, you think so going below 1 penny? You think so going below 1 penny? What's up, Matty Ghost? Welcome to the live stream. Matty Ghost was one of the first people ever to super chat me, and I'll never forget that name. I guess maybe it's just the picture that I remember, because you actually haven't changed that picture in like, I guess 2 or 3 years. But I don't know what you're saying. I think you meant to say your coin, but I don't know what you're saying in terms of 1 penny. So let me know what coin you want me to look at for you. Smash Touch says, looks like it. We all got wrecked. Yeah, we all got wrecked, man. It's not just you. There's like 30 people in here right now. I'm assuming we all got wrecked. And it's still going down. Look, it's not even... Oh my god, we're actually under. Yeah, we're actually under support. We actually... Oh my gosh, wait, are we about to hit 69,000? Yo! We're about to hit 69,000 on the live stream. Yes! We're making history. We're making history, guys. We're in this together. Come on. It needs to hit 69,000. Please. Please hit 69,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going through a major capitulation right now. Oh my gosh, man. This is good, but this is probably gonna upset like I don't know, half the chat, since half of you guys are bearish. But look, oh my god, guys, I'm down $12, man. I'm losing all my money. Yeah, dude, that's freaking brutal. Wait, any new subs? Any new subs? Nope. Too bearish for new subs. I'm down 17,600. You aren't the only one who got wrecked. Oh my god. I have a 4x level short on SPX 6900 and a 5x short on SUI. SPX 6900. I mean, you are so oversold on SPX 6900. Aloe says midnight stream. What the F is this? Yo, I told you you're gonna be sleeping, man. You didn't need to come by. But I told you I was gonna be late because today was just a very long and busy day for me. So unfortunately I had to live stream a little bit later because I had other obligations and I needed to take care of something on my end because I was very curious. So I needed to get something done. So yeah, it's late. It's a late night live stream. But you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. Also, congrats on your buy. Yeah, I did buy. Yes, I got one more sub. Let's go. We're closing in on, we're homing in on that 10K subs. Please don't forget to like and subscribe the video. It might be getting too late. I might be getting delirious. Damn, 70,000. It's just like we gotta see if Bitcoin breaks below 70,000. BTC. Yeah, Aloe, I already bought, but now it's going even lower. Also, congrats on your buy. I already read that. Road to 54K. Damn, I want SPX to go to a penny. Did you talk about what happened with Dogelon? No, what happened with Dogelon? What happened with Dogelon, Aloe? Sorry, man, that sucks so bad. Wait, what happened to Dogelon? Did I miss something? I mean, it looks like it's cooked, but was there something that happened with it? Perpetuals got delisted from Bybit. Oh, that's what happened. I figured, yeah, you know what? I figured I read something like that. I just didn't know what that meant, but yeah. Perps got delisted. Yeah, I mean, with the OKX delisting and then with Perps getting delisted from Bybit. Yeah, but like, do I really want to sell when the RSI is extremely oversold? I'd be selling a bottom if I sold now. The only way that won't matter is if it actually cascades into it getting delisted on everything else. And the reason why I am actually worried is because on Bitmart, it hasn't been updated for 2 days. So they delisted it 5 days ago on OKX, and you can see there's a like a little error sign or whatever information sign here. It has the same sign on Bybit, which is 2 days ago, and then LBank, which is another 2 days ago. And then if you go over here, PancakeSwap has one. This is 2 days ago on Biconomy, which I think they delisted. And then 4 days ago on Uniswap Wi-Fi 4. So also, just keep in mind, it used to be on a lot more. It used to be on more than 35, but now it's not. Now it's just like these pages are dead. So I don't know. I wonder what's going on with it. It's just, yeah, it's probably just an old meme, and nobody really cares about it or whatever. So, but look at how much lock liquidity it has still. But I guess that really actually doesn't matter, because look at this. So we always talk about Dogelon and the lock liquidity. It has 5 million lock liquidity just on one swap, like just on one pairing. But if you really think about it, like Manakey, you would think that Manakey would go up given that it has the same lock liquidity. Sorry, yeah, it has the same lock liquidity as 2.8 million. So Bybit is the big one though. Do you know when they're suspending, or do you know when they're delisting it? Let me see. When is Bybit delisting Dogelon from perps? All right, let's see. 21 hours ago, Bybit will. Oh, you're right. Yeah, 21 hours ago, Bybit will be delisting 10,000 Elon USDT perpetual contract February 6th. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa, that's bright. Oh my gosh. Bybit delisting. Yeah, man, it might be it. All active orders and conditional orders from the Elon USDT perpetual contract will be automatically canceled. The open positions in, what the heck? In Elon USDT perpetual contract will automatically close. The closing price will be based on the average index price in 30 minutes prior to the delisting. Elon perpetual contract will delist and no longer support on trading bots. All unfulfilled orders for Elon perpetual contract and copy trading will be automatically canceled. Wow. Bro, that's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one, dude. That's not good. That's for sure. No, not tomorrow. The 6th. It's Friday, not Thursday. Tomorrow's the 6th. Tomorrow's the 5th, not the 6th. I guess it's the 6th on half of the world. Oh, let's check to see if we got any more subs. Any more? Oh, I lost a sub. You know what? That's crazy. How could you? How could you leave me? After all that we've built together. It's the 5th where I am. What, do you live in Australia? Oh my gosh, man. Zcash. Whoever bought the top, good game. Yeah, it's crazy. $700, and then in 2 months it's like $237. BTC is going up. Oh my gosh. We're back, chat. We are back in action. Let's go. We're going to the moon. BTC to 103,000. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, what do we look at? Dank Doge AI agent. Look at this. Just the coin just came out today and it's up 1,800%. This is Abolisher still in here? Abolisher. This is what Zoinbase needs to do. You need to just go up 1,800% in one day, and you'll get all your money back and more. Because yeah, if you put 500 in, well, it's not worth 500 now, but let's just say it's worth $100. Even an 18x is going to be like $1,800. So I know a guy who bought Zcash at $720. That's so bad. Yeah, and every single one of my videos. So I want to show you guys actually, because there's so many haters. It's just crazy. Let me see if I can show you guys Zcash, because this was like a while ago. Yeah, it was 2 months ago. Oh, with the intro. This is the moment. Do you guys think I should bring back my introduction? Good morning, everyone. It's Crypto Meow Analysis coming at you with an update video. Oh, it's also with the subtitles. Did you guys like the subtitles or no? Yeah, this was back in when did I post this? November 22nd, guys. I posted this video on Zcash on November 22nd. See you later, L Crypto. Zcash. So Zcash broke our target at 378. So just keep in mind that the next target up for Zcash is $2,600. Oh my God, $2,600. However, just be careful, because technically, if we don't, I mean, it's so bullish, but we might be in for a deeper correction before the next move up. So if you're buying it right now, expecting it to go up forever, then I wish the best for you, and I really do hope that it does go up forever for you. But for those that have been in crypto long enough, just remember that when you start getting rejected here, you do expect some sort of correction and a pullback. Now that, oh my God, did we actually mark the top here? Because this was at like $700, guys. And Zcash, what was it, November? I posted this video on November 22nd. We actually made a video on November 22nd. That's what I said. Yeah, guys, this video was made here. Oh my gosh. Correction and a pullback needs to stay over 229 and 367. So 229 and 367. Where are we at right now? Oh, we already broke that. 229 and 367. Yeah, so I'm assuming we're in macro support here. Yeah. Yeah, 226, 355. Okay, so again, you know, people are probably taking profits right now, whatever. And if you think that this thing's going to the moon, then theoretically this would be the next area that yeah, you would, you know, buy back in or whatever you decide to do. But just be careful because it needs to hold this area. If it doesn't hold this area, then you're looking at round tripping back down. If it does hold this area, you don't even have to come down and tag this area. 2600 is the next target on. So 229. So we are closing in on 229 right now. So this is it for Zcash. Once you break this, like there is no you're round tripping. So I don't know what to say. And unfortunately, you actually didn't break out. So oh, let's go. He's back. The sub's back. Let's go. He came back for more. They always come back for more. L Crypto says good night. Good night, L Crypto. Have a great night. Matty Ghost is short in Zcash since $611. Oh my gosh. Yo. Bear market means short. We hit bear market on October with 50 EMA fail. Damn, you're basing it off 50-day EMA? That's very ballsy. That is very ballsy. You're doing it on 50-day moving average? That's crazy. But I guess it ended up working out for you. But that's crazy. You got some balls. Never hit 70K. That's a nice relief. Oh no, that means I can't buy. I already bought, but oh no, that means I can't buy. No, I'm gonna make a video tomorrow morning when I wake up, like around like 6 o'clock. So I'll make a video about buying 0.002 BTC because I already did. So yeah. And technically we did break below 70,000. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, Aloe, what the heck? We hit $70,021, man. What a disappointment. What an absolute disappointment. Yeah, we never said that. We said 73.35. So I actually bought let me see. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, dude, Robinhood, such a scam, but I did it for the content, so don't judge me. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah. So how do I show you this? No, it doesn't matter. Let me see. Yeah, $71,763. Damn. So I bought it at $71,763. That's crazy. That's a lot. What a scam. So it has to go to 71,000. So it has to go up 1%. What a scam. Aren't you buying on Robinhood? You probably didn't come that close. Yeah, I got it at 71, which is 1%. That's crazy, but whatever. I like round numbers, but the limit orders never fill there. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, we've been live for 2 hours again. Dude, time flies when we're going down to 0. It's crazy. When we're bullish, time goes by super slow. Because I think we're all super happy, but because I feel like because we're all like super down right now and it sucks and it's bear market, like just 2 hours of my life that I'm never gonna get back. Let's see. They fell slightly below limit orders. By the way, I checked the alts most likely to bounce more. Fart, Pump Swap, Fart, and Pepe are the top three. Yeah, we'll see. I should have just bought Pepe back here. Another fumble. Right here. I would have had a 40x. I mean, technically, Pepe, as long as it holds this floor, then you're good. But if this breaks, then you're making a lower low. And we still have resistance overhead. So you're going to get another attempt at breaking 55 to 67. Let's see. Fartcoin. You love Fartcoin. Oops. Yeah, nothing's... I mean, Fartcoin is holding up pretty well, too. I mean, technically, you actually made a higher low. So you are looking at breaking this area at 42 cents and 31 cents. You're going to have another chance. You are closing in on extremely oversold. I mean, you've been here. We've already indicated that before. So hopefully you're putting in a bottom at 20 cents because that's technically support right now. Pretty much every other large alt is below December. Worst is BNB. Yeah, dude, BNB's... I think BNB is getting destroyed right now. Yeah, oh my gosh. I hope people didn't buy the top. Just such a scam. It's just a giant farm. It really is. Look at this. Freaking 50% in like 4 months. Oh, did you see what happened to Disney stock too? Look at this. Oh, it actually came back. Dude, it went down to 102. Another opportunity to buy. No, I'm greedy. I want the black swan to happen. I want something major to happen where I can get it at super cheap. If it doesn't happen, then oh well. Then oh well. Okay, so we have like a minute left before it hits 2 hours, so I'm gonna get some water and then I'm gonna do my outro. So. Pepe is the greatest meme of all time to go. I think oil energy keeps going up. Was tempted to buy some XLE. What is that? Is that a stock? I'm assuming that's a stock because you just said that. Yeah. But it's because you didn't buy that it went up like this. Because if you would have bought, this is what would have happened. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it just broke out. It broke out a... Yeah, legged up, consolidated for 4 years, and now you're getting that breakout, so it doesn't look bad. Hey, what's going on? I watched Doctor of Pump and Dump. He said 74K last year. Best TA on YouTube for BTC. Damn, well, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I mean, we have only had this drawn for... we only have had this drawn since November of 2025, so... Our targets are getting hit, Maddie Ghost. 3409. Oh, I guess we're back. It's not bad. Yeah, we've been live for about 2 hours now, so I think we're gonna call it here. We have like 31 people in here, which is a lot, but I guess I'm sorry I have to go. I wish I could stay live all night and, you know, we could hope that we get a bounce and we get some sort of relief on our altcoins. But unfortunately, I can't. So thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all of your support. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. And this is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, all the members, all the super chats. I really appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for coming by. We will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So tomorrow isn't going to be a late night live stream. It's going to be normal time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope to see everybody there. Otherwise, it's fine. Have a great day. And hopefully I'll catch you in the future.